Evening all and welcome along Friday Night Live. Yes, it is fun time again and StreamYard link is up on the side there. Hi, let's say hello to a few people. So EUK Biker, Grey Wolf's here, Andy's here and Blake's Pipes are here. StreamYard link is up on the side. Go and have a click and jump in on the StreamYard with me. And as you can tell, I'm in late today. If you haven't seen the Hell's on Two Wheels is here. Evening, buddy. Good to see you. If you haven't seen, I've put a couple of quick shorts up. I have actually got my own bike in, and I've been doing the forks, the brake pads, and a new tire on that this morning. That's running to this afternoon. I spent ages and ages cleaning up my discs today. Loads and loads of brake cleaner on at the start, and then I've got the old acidic tire cleaner out. So my discs are now nice and shiny. The new pads are in it. The forks are on. All I've got to do is whack the front wheel in, and the job is a good one. Right, let's bring in my brother from another mother. It's the man himself. We haven't seen him for ages, Mr. Hells on Two Wheels. How you doing, brother?
Not much. What's up, Rev?
Yeah, you're down in Daytona.
Right now, man, we're doing a lot of stuff. If you've been keeping up, there's been a lot happening down here. So,
I noticed you've been chucking out the content as I've been following all the little shorts and bits of Insta that you've been doing, but it's gone really crazy over here as well. So I am now 3 weeks ahead with work. So I no more bikes, please. Please do not bring any more bikes to me.
well,
It's
in case you guys haven't been following along, we started our H2 Performance Company. We were actually having a business meeting. I was like, hey, I need to introduce you to a guy. This guy's name's Jake.
What's going on, Rev? How you doing?
evening, Jake. Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you too.
He's one of my business partners for H2 Performance. We do suspension and stuff like that. And
Excellent. So
then
it's going well.
we're also part of OS Performance, where we're building badass Harleys that go fast down here in Daytona.
Excellent, excellent. Just what we need to hear. We've still got that Harley in the showroom, and I have said to Phil, if he hasn't sold it by the end of the year, that is coming in my stable. I just love the damn thing too much, but it is a lot of money for a bike.
Hey, you can just you can get it, and then you hit me up, and we'll send you some parts and make it go stupid fast.
It's nice. It's oh god, it is a street bob. So we sold the Dynaglide. But the black street bob is still in the showroom, and I've said to Phil, if he hasn't sold it by the end of the year, that street bob I am having for myself because it is all black. It's got slash cut Vance and Hines on it as well, and it sounds amazing.
Well, Dynas down here in Florida are big ticket money. If you have a Dyna, you can make some money down here because everybody's trying to buy them up.
Oh,
So
bloody hell. Yeah, so our diner, we actually sold that to one of our customers. He's taken it home and he said, "Oh, I don't know if I like it now. It's going to take a bit of getting used to because it does shake." And I went, "It's a Harley. They all shake." And he went,
yeah,
it's very, very loud. I don't like how loud it is." Well, it's a Harley. They're all loud.
yeah, yeah,
he's he's used to riding a Honda, and it's something slightly different for him now.
yeah. Welcome to the American way.
Exactly.
Loud and obnoxious. All right.
Exactly. I love our one because obviously we had the bike meet last Sunday down at the garage because our bike show in Milton Keynes got cancelled. So we held it at the garage. A lot of TikTokers showed up, but everyone said to me, "Come on, start the Harley up, start the Harley up." All right, just the once. And it as soon as it fired up, it turned every single head on the yard. Everyone was like, "Oh, that sounds really good." Yeah.
Yeah, then they probably love it down here because everybody says mine sounds like a NASCAR stock car going by when I take off. So
Oh, excellent. Got it. You've got
yeah,
to love. You've got to love the sound of a Harley. I was never into it, but ever since we've had that one, I'm really getting into riding it now. I love the thing. I think it's an amazing bit of kit.
I mean exactly because chicks dig stuff that vibrate and they want to ride on it. So
Exactly. Exactly. Brilliant. So how's
Man,
the suspension company going then? So tell us, for everybody that's watching on the rerun and on the live stream, tell us a bit about what your company is. What's the website on it? Have you got a website yet?
we have one up. It's called the H2performance.com. And, you know, I'm a big, excuse me, big suspension tech fan that we worked out a deal with them, and we're now an extension of a suspension tech. So, of course, we're selling the product. Big thing is we're working with them on products and installing and, you know, getting everybody out there on a good, affordable ride. That's the thing. A good, affordable ride.
Excellent, excellent. So yeah, be happy to give that a plug for you. Let me find it. Let me see if I can find the website.
Yep, the H2 Performance.
The H2 performance.com. I have found the website. There we go. Let's click on that. Let's go and have a look. My Google is really slow tonight, so I shall grab that in a second. If anybody wants to come in and meet Mr. Celebrity over here, Hells on Two Wheels, you're very welcome to do so. Oh, we are in. This website allows cookies. Yes, please allow cookies. Rear suspension, front suspension, everything you need to know. There we go. So for everybody that wants to go and have a click on this website, guys, the link is up in the side chat. There we go.
Yep.
That is the link, the h2performance.com. Video from years ago where we started riding suspension technologies. Stay in the loop. You can sign up for the latest newsletter, or you can contact them. All the bits are in there, guys. So links to the YouTube. You can go into the shop for front and rear suspension. A little bit on Traveling America on a Harley Davidson road guide, so you can go and click on that. And there's loads across the top. So you've got homepage, RT Performance shocks, RT Performance cartridges, Tri-Glide shocks, and more. So go and check all that out, guys.
Now, you know, Harley's our big thing. Let everybody know that we do build custom orders. Like if you're looking something specific for a specific bike, we can build for it. You just have to contact us so we can talk about it. So, but yeah. When you gonna come over to the States and hang out with us?
I shall sort something out very soon. Yeah.
You need to come over. I think you're the only one that hasn't came over so far. I see everybody else.
Well, we are. I'm actually. Yeah, I am looking to actually get out to you guys probably next year.
Well, you let me know, and I'll bring the welcome mat and the Single Mothers Dance Club, and we'll have a good time.
Yeah. Good evening to Slow Bones. Grey Wolf's here. Oh, look who's in the room. It's the man himself. Smitty's here as well. Big Smitty riding. Excellent. Smitty does. I'll tell you what, Smitty does some great videos from the garage with his wife. It's like, yes.
I'll tell you what, he's a great guy. He's an even better person. And when you meet him in person, he's a better person. You know, we've been fortunate enough to hang out with him and good enough to call him a friend. And we just can't say enough.
Excellent. But yeah, as I say, guys, StreamYard link is up. If anybody wants to come and jump in on the StreamYard link, come and join Hells and ask him any questions. If you've got any questions, put them up in the side chat and I'll read them out for you. EUK Biker, morning Rev. Hell, that is one of an epic beard. I tell you, this guy is a legend in America. He's an absolute legend. The stuff he does is brilliant. Hellsy's great dude. Him and his wife are both great people. Yeah, Crystal and Hellsy's little lad as well. I tell you, that trailer that he's in at the moment, that is that is literally the size of my house. That is mad. That is a mad trailer.
Yeah, it's the mobile office now.
Excellent.
Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to come over, support as always, say hi to everybody.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so obviously Simon hasn't had a chance to get on because he's working night shifts at the moment. He's changed from obviously being in the mail delivery thing to being a 40-foot semi. I think you call it a semi driver. So he's currently working all the night shifts at the moment. So he did catch up with me at the garage last week, popped in for an hour. But he said, obviously, by the time he live streams, he's asleep and then he's up for 2 a.m. in the morning.
Well, you know what? He can get all the practice driving the semi and come drive this semi rig for me over here in the States.
Yeah. Exactly. Put morning meant evening. There we go. Sorry, Gray. I'm writing out my filming for tomorrow. Just like you're doing well, Gray. So Blake's is here as well. So we've got all the regular crew here tonight. Obviously, I am not going to be on for very long tonight. My hands, as you can see, are still filthy. I've still got fork oil and brake cleaner all over them. So I've washed my hands 4 times and they're still absolutely black. People say to me, why don't you wear the rubber gloves? I said, I hate wearing rubber gloves because I can't, when you've got oily hands, you can't work with rubber gloves on. So I prefer working with good old fashioned skin.
All right. Well, we're going to go do some hooligan shit. I'm glad
Excellent.
to see you live.
Yeah, brilliant. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in, buddy. It's much appreciated to have you on the stream as always. So great guy, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Hell's on 2 wheels, and don't forget check out the channel as well. We will bring the channel up as well. There is a link there to his new website for suspension technologies. But if you fancy going to check out Hell's on 2 wheels, go and check out the channel. The link is going to go up in the side chat. Give him a subscribe, give him a follow, and give him all the support you can because he's probably one of the most amazing guys. And Hells is just Hells. When you meet him in the flesh, he's exactly the same as he is on camera. And he does some amazing videos riding around the whole of the USA. So Hells on 2 wheels. Link is up in the side chat, guys. Go and check him out. Go and give him a like and a follow as well. But as always, Hells, much appreciated you dropping in, buddy.
Thank you for having me on, Rev. I'll see you later.
No problem. You shall. So thank you very much. That's the man himself, Mr. Hells on 2 wheels, ladies and gentlemen. Wearing gloves is like wearing a raincoat in bed. Exactly, Blake. So yeah, black hands as always. I've always got dirty hands when I'm working at the garage. Now I finished at I think it was just gone 7 tonight. So by the time I'd got our evening meal and got home and eaten, so hence why the live stream is a little bit late tonight. I believe Phil is still at the garage working on, and I am back in again at 6 o'clock in the morning. So it's going to be a very, very quick live stream tonight. We will make up for it next week, but obviously I am working now 3 weeks ahead with bookings. But if you are thinking of coming into us, Jesus Christ, give it some anticipation. Don't go booking your MOT for next day because you will not get in. Grey Wolf, Blake Spike's doing well, buddy. Sold the Vulcan 1600 today. Oh, he's going to replace it with a Triumph Thunderbird Sport. That's a blast. I'm about to say that is a blast from the past. There was quite a good one that's actually popped up. I tend to sort of have a quick scan through MCN magazine, and apart from them advertising the new Harleys that are coming out, the new CVO and bits and pieces with Harley, Andy, have them WKs landed yet? No, they haven't, but I have you on the invoice system, and Phil has agreed to give you 5% off show discount. So I have got an invoice on the system. I'll get Rebecca to send out the 10% deposit and the balance if you want to do it backs transfer, mate. But the bike has been reserved, but I am awaiting them to land. So I will ping you an invoice tomorrow if you want to go and pay that off. Then obviously as soon as the bike lands, we'll prep it, get it out the door for you. But I have 18 bikes currently going out the door at the moment. And poor little man that picked up his ZSB today, he came all the way up to the garage from London. I thought, not getting it delivered. No, he was going to ride it home. He went round the petrol station, got himself some petrol, come out the petrol station, went to stop and grabbed a bit too much front brake and dropped the bike, and he's bent the peg and bent the levers, and poor little lad, he'd only been on it 10 minutes, so he come back. We managed to straighten it up. Hopefully, he's managed to make it back to London tonight. But I did say to him, I said, you are going to be baptism by fire tonight of obviously getting out on the bike and riding in the rain, but probably the wrong day for him to come and pick the bike up. But he was adamant he wanted to pick the bike up in the rain today, but excuse me, baptism by fire, riding in the rain, and he went and dropped it after 10 minutes, unfortunately. One of the big things out, MCN magazine. And I'm quite surprised they've done this. They've actually put up on the, let me find the share the screen. If you're looking for a decent cruiser, big miles, small money, best high-speed cruisers from $2.5 grand, the best cruiser you can get for $2.5 grand, they reckon, is this. Yep, it's the GTR 1400 Gen 2. And they actually say on that, blisteringly fast when requested. These high-speed tours are also sporty enough on twisty mountain roads, delivering comfort, luggage, carrying capacity, and a relaxed riding position, and not just for the rider, for a pillion as well. Touring is the best experience, best shared. If you're looking to go out further afield, that is the bike for you, and I totally agree. Get yourself a GTR 1400. Quick one for me. I dropped myself yesterday messing about in a tree, fell away through 4 branches. Oh dear, he does like to have a little bit of tree hugging, old EUK. I did catch up with his latest video as well, so he is not knocking the content out, as I say. If anybody wants to obviously jump in the live stream, come and have a look. We've got 14 watching at the moment. Don't forget to click the like button as well. Jim Diesel has a new video out. Loads of people are knocking content out at the moment because obviously now being bike season, everybody is having a great fun. Let's have a go through the questions. RB, what? Oh, sorry. Yeah, Matt did message me. I haven't got around to reading all my. I've got about 70, 80 emails on my system. I just, when I get in at night, I am just so tired at the moment, as you can tell from the eyes. I am struggling to stay awake. So hence 6 o'clock starts and 8 o'clock finishes some days. What tyres would you get for the Michigan and the LXS? And this is black ones. Yeah, black and round, definitely. There are some choices. So you can go either the cheap sort of budgety China, well, not, I wouldn't call them Chinese tires, but the nylon-y tires, your budget brands, which are going to be your Kenda and your Maxxis. Maxxis are a damn good tire. Everybody uses Maxxis tires at the moment for the cheapness. Personally, I would go either Pirelli or Michelin. Now, with the Pirellis, you can get some decent street tires. So you get this Pirelli Street Smart. They're pretty darn cheap. And you can also go for something like, if you're going Michelin's, you get just get the standard road tires. So Michelin Road, something like a Road 3 or a 4, they're still doing them at the moment. We're on Road 6 at the moment. Or something like a Michelin Pilot. You can get something like that. They're nice and cheap. But I would say shop around, see what you're getting. Obviously, you can spend the best on your bike. I've just literally got I got a new tire on the GTR on the back in, I think, November last year. That's GT Angel 2, and I've just put the Angel 2 on the front of the bike, and that has just cost me 180 quid for that new tire, because obviously fork seals leaking into the brakes all over the front tire. But as everyone said, oh, you can put a bit of brake cleaner on it. Once your rubber's had a bit of oil on it, you're not going to get rid of absolutely everything. So it was a 4-year-old tire, so change it out, and I've got new Angel GT2 on the front of that as well. But my bill for today, £818, and I've still not finished putting it back together yet. So I shall finish that in the morning. Oh, EUK, Dunlop do decent tires. Yeah, Dunlop brand is good, but obviously I've never used Dunlops, but each to their own. Everybody likes their own style of tire. Andy is a Road 6. Andy loves his Road 6s. Or Andy's saying, if you want to get a Tourer, get a Me Too. Yeah, get another Me Too. 1400, best bike ever. Yeah, the 1400 is a great bike. Howie's just said $2.5 grand. That is cheap. There are some good GTRs around for that sort of money. but I would say if you are looking at GTRs, you need to spend at least 4 or 5 grand for a decent one, or get yourself a ZZR. Yes, but no, let's not forget it's a Kawasaki. All right, yeah, knock off 3K and get them out the door. Exactly, yeah. But any decent touring bike, BMW, a lot of people rate the Ducati Multistrada. I don't like them personally. Bit too clunky in the gearbox for me. But each to their own. But I do like my GTR, hence why I've gone and spent a shed load of money keeping it on the road. But hopefully I might get myself a Beamer or get myself a Harley. I have got another bike coming, but I will do a video of that when it arrives. But I have got another bike coming, so that is in the wind at the moment. Wait till it arrives, and then you'll get to see what RB has gone and shelled out some money on. I'm obviously earning too much money at the garage. Let's just see how many people we've got on. So we've got 17 watching at the moment. Howie's just said. BMW is the only way. GB Patriots here. Metzler tyres. Yes, Metzler are very, very good tyres. A lot of the big cruiser bikes tend to use the Metzlers. So, yeah, Metzler tyres are very good. But each bike rider tends to have their own individual preference. They'll try a couple of tyres and go, didn't like that. It didn't hold the road. Oh, these ones are really good. And they stick with their tyres. Andy, Rev, get a bus pass. It is much cheaper. Thank you very much, Andy. Much appreciated. Right, one more time, we are going to stick up the link in the side chat. If you want to come and join me on StreamYard for the next 5-10 minutes or so, and then I am going to be signing off for the night. Normally I'm on for about an hour, but we signed on at 8:30 tonight due to the fact that I got in late, and I am absolutely shattered tonight. Peaky won't be joining us because Peaky is out on an event with the family tonight. But link is there, StreamYard. Come and jump on camera for 5-10 minutes. Come and say hello. But as always, we've got loads and loads of shorts coming up on everywhere. And how he's just around Milton Keynes much faster. Yeah, I did have a nice ride out with Peaky. That's the first time in ages that I've actually enjoyed being out on the bike for more than 30 minutes. So had a nice sort of 6-7 hours riding around with Peaky. And I did have an arse like a Japanese flag by the time I got back. I need to get a decent padded seat now on the GTR, because obviously the seat that I've got on that GTR is a gel seat, but it is a little bit on the hard side. And when you're doing sort of 180-mile round trip, it did get to see it. I know, not like Peaky to miss a live stream. Exactly. He did message me Thursday to say that he wouldn't be on tonight. He's got other commitments and he is busy. But as always, the crew normally pop in. I know Jim Diesel's out doing stuff tonight, and obviously a lot of people are out doing bits and pieces over the next couple of days. But obviously I've got a lot on. Other people have got a lot on. And we also have, I think it's not next week, but the week after, the big ride out as well, where we're going to be doing a different venue. So we're going to go off. What we're going to be doing now, rather than just doing Super Sausage with the monthly ride outs, is to find a bike cafe that is a little bit further out, have a bit of a social ride for about 40 minutes or so, 45, 50 minutes. Stop and have some morning brekkie, and then obviously go and have a ride for another hour or so, find another cafe, and then the trip home. So there we are. I bet Peaky can only hear please do a U-turn. Believe it or not, I didn't have the sat nav on apart from when I went up to Peaky's, but then he took the lead and I literally just followed Peaky. So we were on Cardo for most of the trip out. Oh, here we go. Nice cafe in Clacton. We shall do that, Andy. Me and we're going to have a ride down to Clacton or something. Go and do the seaside or something. Have a nice little ride down there, poddle down there, as Andy says, a bimble, which is copyrighted. That's £10 to Andy. But yeah, we're looking to go a little bit further afield now, do some nice rides in the summer, have a ride down for the day, and then obviously get back about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. So the whole day I've got a bit of time with the missus for Sunday evening. So that would work. Fish and chips. Exactly. Yeah. Ride down to Clacton for fish and chips. As they say, give a man fish and chips, he'll be all right. If you or get on his bike and go and ride to find fish and chips, something like that. Anyway, right, the time is coming up on 5 to 9. We have 16 watching. We are going to stay on for a couple more minutes. So coming up this week, we have a few more ride videos. I believe this weekend is going to be a total washout. So it doesn't look like we're going to be doing Super Sausage this weekend. But the weather is brightening up from next week. So we shall see how it goes. And obviously keep an eye on the Facebook, keep an eye on the YouTube. We had the big bike meet down at the garage. I'm still editing the video. Peaky did tell me about altering all the camera settings on my GoPro. So I'm now shooting 5K super wide in 60 frames a second. But editing it down, it's taking a lot longer than when I was just shooting in small 1080p. But there we go. Howie, TM after some cafe reviews. Bite of scram with Jeff and Dan. Gives the chips 8 out of 10. Sausage. Lick and taste test. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Go do a short myself. New card on its first out and lost its stick and ended up dangling the connection. I don't know what you're doing down there. A card. Love it. Heat wave across Europe and we get rain. I know. I think it's called El Nino or something. So blame it on the Spanish or the Mexicans. It's going to be the foreigners, isn't it? Right, so what we're going to be doing, I was saying, altering the GoPro. So we're going to be shooting that. We did have the bike meet. We had all the TikTokers in. So we had Pix Jixer down. We had the one and only ZZR, SK1R rider, loads of people, 5 foot Fifi, all the TikTokers all turned up last Sunday, and it was a great thing. So if you've got TikTok, go and check it out. And lo and behold, Andy turned up as well with the Beamer and got blocked in by a load of TikTok 125s, but he soon made a move. He just drove over the top of the 125s. He soon got out the car park. TMF loves the sausage. I believe he does. Yes, he does indeed. Europe could keep 40-degree temperatures. Right, guys, we are going to sign off for the evening. Coming up on 9 o'clock. We've been on for 30 minutes tonight. I am absolutely shattered. Hence, you can tell why I'm trying not to yawn. Keeping it back. Motor Matt, evening Rev. Motor Matt, you've just got in the room just as I'm about to sign off, mate. It's been a bloody long day for me. So, yeah, overrated disclaimer. I can say bloody now. That it's been a very, very long day for me. If you go back and watch it on the rerun, Hells on Two Wheels was here. We're going to sign off for the night, mate, because I have a 6 a.m. start in the morning and I am still black. I need a shower. And I've literally rolled in from the garage late, put this on and jumped on for half an hour or so. But we are back normal time next week. We're back to normal, hopefully, as of next week. Peaky's got the live stream Wednesday. Keep an eye out for the TikTok, the shorts on YouTube. Loads more coming up from the garage over the week. Go and check out my my short of my brake pads. They were minging. And for the two arseholes that I've had on TikTok, we did a little review on the Lexmoto SRT for the customer. So as always, customer comes in, he buys the bike, we do a ride test, took it out, the brand new version of the Lexmoto SRT, and it was a nice little bike. And he went, "Oh, front wheel's out of alignment, mate. There's a small scratch in the plastics at the front. This doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. Well, is there anything you like about the bike?" "Well, no, it's a Lexmoto." "Well, fuck off then," and deleted him. He is now blocked. But you always tend to get one. And when you actually go onto his channel, he's done one comment. And he's only been on for 2 years. And he likes to watch people playing pool. Okay, so you like watching people playing pool? Go and play with your own balls, mate. Doesn't work on my channel. The other one was obviously on the TikTok on my pads, and the guy went, "Oh well," he said, "them pads are obviously minging. You haven't done your ride checks." And I went, "Oh, right, okay. It takes a lot longer than a couple of days for that amount of fork oil to get into your front pads." And as I replied back to him, "Yes, I've been on the bike for 6 weeks. You try booking the bike in. It's taken me 6 weeks to book my bike into the garage." It was going over to Darren. Obviously, Darren is stacked as an absolute nutcase, and I don't want to be using up too much of Darren's time. So obviously decided to have a crack at it myself. Yeah, I managed to do it. It took me about 3 hours today to change the forks, the pads, and clean up my front caliper. But what she bought, he went, well, if you'd have done your pre-ride checks, how about you go and read the video and look at some of my previous content where I'm going, oh, bloody forks are leaking, more brake cleaner in the front wheels. It's done now, mate. It's sorted. Get over it. Grow a pair. Looking at balls, how common? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's probably most of it is coming out of his mouth, mate. But you do get people that tend to look at stuff and go, "Oh, I don't like that." Same, for instance, Peaky when he turned up at Super Sausage, and all the Me Too owners with their nice shiny BMWs went, "Oh, look at the state of that BMW." And when you actually ask them, "Oh, yes, but I only bring it out on dry days." Well, right, a BMW is designed to be ridden in all weathers, mate, not just on the dry days. And you can now go home and take your polite jacket off as well. Mine's in BMW next week. Need to remortgage. Hence the price of a service. Should have brought it to me, Andy. I would have changed your oil for you, but that's about as far as I go with BMWs. As Petey said, local bike dealer, get it into Darren. Let Darren do it. Right, we are going to sign off for the evening, guys. Thank you, everybody, for coming in the room. Thanks to UK Biker, Andy, Blake's Pipes, Hells on Two Wheels, great channel. Go and look back at the comments. H2 Performance, I believe it's called. Big Smetty came in, Grey Wolf. Hell's amazing dude, though. So Blake's Pipes, who else did we get in there? MT Belly, Howie's been in, loads and loads of people. But thank you very much, everybody that come on. Before we go, I'm going to share this up one more time. So that is Hell's channel, Hell's on Two Wheels. Go and check out the channel. And if you're into looking at some of his performance stuff, that is the Harley channel. So the h2performance.com. You can go and check out all the stuff that Hell's on Two Wheels does. He's an amazing guy, and he's now got his own little place coming up. So he's got a website. He's now doing suspension technology, and very, very good what he does as well. Just quick last few here. I like looking at well-oiled forks and calipers. Valve clearances, that's going to be costly. Do you want a loan? May need one, exactly. But thanks very much to everybody that comes in. Much appreciated. We will see you same time, same place next Friday from 8 o'clock. Don't forget, Peaky's on Midweek Mumble, 8 o'clock this Wednesday. Enjoy the weekend, everybody. But from RB and all you guys in the side chat, as always, be well, ride safe, enjoy the weekend, and it's a big goodbye from me. Take care, everybody.